Hello and welcome to the pre-show interview. This is Red Tie Live, and we're bringing you another great live stream on Saturday, December 3rd at 4 p.m. And we are so proud to be bringing you the Northern Royals. Joining me right now, Evan Chandler. We are stoked to have your band on.
Thank you so much for having us. This is amazing.
So, December 3rd, what are you guys bringing us performance-wise?
We are bringing you 6 new tunes that the only people that are going to hear this first is the people at our live show.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love getting like a first taste of new music. That's so exciting.
It's exciting for us. It's still like we were in the studio in October, and I actually got COVID 3 days before we were going in.
Oh, no.
Had this planned a year in advance, and I got COVID for the first time. And so the band got to go in. I had to stay home. So I got to watch the stories from home.
Oh.
But it was sweet to hear the songs completed, like instrumentals, without being in the studio for 8 hours a day, hearing the click track again and again and the same things again and again. So I was like, holy shit, guys, this is amazing. So that was cool. And then I got to work on the songs at home, just fine tune the vocals and melodies and lyrics. And it was kind of a blessing in disguise because we got to work on them together and work on the lyrics together and kind of just make them better songs. You know?
That might have presented an interesting opportunity too, because like you said, you weren't there listening to it over and over 8 hours a day, and they weren't listening to your stuff either. So you both kind of had a set of fresh ears to kind of listen to that stuff. So I think that's kind of neat too. Yeah,
it was cool. And I think in the future we might do this process again, like go in, do the instruments, and then kind of go back and work on the vocals, because no matter how much we prepare, I think that the instrumentals still change in the studio. You know, the producer's like, what if we do this part differently? And we're listening to it in a different way. And this might be the new process for us.
I like that. Okay, so we're going to get back to talking about your recording in a little bit, but let's tell anybody who's watching a little bit more about your band. Northern Royals, you guys have been playing together in some form or another since 2011. You got 5 people in the band. There's been some recent lineup changes. Catch us up.
There's a lot. So we started in 2011, 2012. It was just me, Cody, and Kendra. And then I won't even go through how many band members we had, but it was just
a revolving door for a couple years.
It's been a revolving door, and for so many different reasons, people leaving because they wanted to pursue other things and not the right type of music or just not the right fit, whatever it may be. So right now, I think we're at the best place we've ever been. We got Dale as the newest member, and he's just got this producer mind that he's really changed our music in the best way possible.
That's awesome.
So yeah, now we're a 5-piece. We were a 4-piece at one point. I was playing guitar. Turns out I suck at guitar. So I dropped the guitar and
know what your strengths are.
Exactly.
Know where they lie.
And I get to focus on vocals more. Like I just was taking lessons and just working on myself, and yeah, we're just really pumped about this music right now. So
okay. Where's the record? You guys put out an EP in 2020, and you brought the record.
There it is.
Now this looks cool just to start with, but wait till he pulls it out of the sleeve. And these are available for sale on their website. I'm excited. This is like an unboxing video. Look at that. I want to hang that on my wall. Gorgeous.
We literally have had people order 2 and they want one signed.
That's cool.
And we've had them shipped to like Netherlands, Sweden, like literally all over. It's crazy.
Where's like the most surprising place that someone has reached out for a copy?
Probably Netherlands.
Yeah.
They paid I think it was like $40 or $50 in shipping.
They must have wanted it.
It was more than the record. But yeah, that was from Funky Moose Records. They produce these vinyls, they distribute them. They've been amazing to us.
So on the back of that record, and I noticed on some of your merch, there's a bunch of symbols. Can you tell me a little bit about what the symbols are about?
Yeah, so those are symbols of each song, the representations, and that was actually drawn up by Kendra, our bass player. She's kind of our artistic designer person, if you will, and so she drew those up, and we had actually two people. It was Riri Draws, and then we had Adam, never say his last name right, Hallstrom, from Pollution Lake Media. So we kind of got these icons done up for each song. So, waves, we did kind of a wave, and
can we show it? Can we grab the record, show people what we're talking about here? I really like how they're like down the sleeve of one of your long sleeves. It reminds me very much of like the Led Zeppelin and the Zoso and the...
Yeah, it's so cool. And so Kendra just did these up. You got the wave symbol, the N inside the O. I mean, they're all pretty self-explanatory. Yin and yang.
I feel like they would also make very cool like enamel pins. That would be really cool.
Yeah, it was an idea.
Nice.
Maybe that'll be coming soon.
All right, so while we're on the topic of this, and we've already kind of talked about merch, your merch includes some really interesting items, including baby onesies, toddler shirts. Now, I know you have kids, and was this because you looked around and you're like, all my friends have kids, we got to get them started young, let's get them on the Northern Royals train ASAP?
Definitely, any way to make a buck. I have two daughters, and Cody, our drummer, has a 16-year-old girl as well. So we're like, let's just, people are always looking for some sort of kids gear, and so those were really cool. We spend a lot of time on our merch. We want to make something different. We want to make something quality. If we're selling something, people are paying their hard-earned money for it. We want to make sure they're actually wearing quality products. I have so many band shirts that you wash them once and they don't fit anymore. Yeah. So we buy quality products, as much as we can, and different kinds of products. We have
the one hitter. I don't believe I've ever seen a band branded one hitter before.
Yeah, we have before actually. It was I think it was a band called Soul Hounds. Yeah, it was them, and they had like a handcrafted wood one, which was so cool. We actually got these 3D printed by a guy, I think it was called Delta something in Kenora, Ontario. Cool. They're ceramic one hitters inside a 3D printed case, and there's even a refillable lighter inside of it as well. So
nice.
Yeah.
That's a very cool little piece of merch.
Yeah.
So you guys have opened up for some like Canadian heavy hitter bands like Big Wreck, OLP, Monster Truck, Finger Eleven. I don't want to ask you like which one of those was your favorite, but which one of those experiences was kind of the thing for you where you're like, I want more of this?
Rock in the Fields is probably the biggest one for us, and that's the heavy hitters, Big Wreck, OLP, and Finger Eleven. Finger Eleven for me was my biggest band growing up that was influencing my singing style and just style of music. Like you look at some of their songs go from really heavy, like their first album, and songs like Drag Me Down, and
it was almost like that new metal-y, like
and then you got some of their slower stuff,
like pretty and melodic.
Yeah. So I was a big fan of them. So that was huge to just be sharing the same festival with them. But then also like local venues in Winnipeg, like getting to open for Monster Truck at the Pyramid, and Palais Royale we've opened for, and the Lazies was really cool. And just how approachable these bands are. Like Royal Tusk, we got to hang out with them in the green room at the Park Theater after the show.
Nice.
They're all really approachable, and it's really just, we can get there too. You know what I mean? We can get to that level as well.
Awesome. I love the aspiration there.
Oh, yeah.
So for anybody that doesn't know, Northern Royals was part of a sort of a battle of the bands that we held this summer. It was called Road to RFM. You guys were the winners of that, so you won a slot to perform at the festival. So what was that whole festival experience like?
It was the best. It was the best. It was it was just crazy how many rock and roll fans were there. Like, just everyone there loved the same bands we love. We've played other festivals or shows where, everyone's like into different kinds of music. Nothing wrong with that, but just, it was cool to see everyone in one place, like loving the music we were playing. Like we played there on Thursday. I mean, thanks to Road to RFM for that, and that was amazing. And it was like I think there was like 300-400 people there watching us, and we were the first band on Thursday.
That's super cool.
And just so many, when we're walking by, people were like, your show was amazing. Like, can I get you to sign this? Can I give you a free beer? And can you come hang with us? And you're like, wow, these people
Yes
are
to
amazing.
all of that.
So yeah, I think we're gonna be heading there every year from now
Amazing.
on, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it was a good experience. That's
Oh, yeah.
very cool. So I don't have too many more questions. Is there a way that fans can connect with you? Can they hear their music? Can they get a little taste ahead of the live stream?
Yeah, I mean, you can go to northernroyals.com. It has all our socials there. You can catch us on any streaming platform, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. We have some awesome videos on YouTube done by the Village Idiots, Kevin Moretz. We have some great lyric videos from Pollution Lake Media. One of our songs, Get What You Give, showcases our time in Gibsons, BC with Garth Richardson. Yeah, it's all there.
Amazing. Okay, we are looking very forward to having you. I am really looking forward to like sort of the bluesy aspect of your guys' style of rock and roll, because I feel like we've had a lot of heavy bands, but we haven't had bands that do kind of what you do. So I'm really excited to see that. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you tune in for the live stream. It's Red Tie Live. It's taking place Saturday, December 3rd at 4 p.m. Evan's going to be there. The whole band is going to be there, and we hope you will join us as well.